Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy. Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Teddy, what do you think we're going to see out of Jones?
I think you're going to see what you always see. You know, you're going to see a guy that breaks the rule book as far as the way you're supposed to go about technically approaching pugilism. But I think you're going to see speed, you're going to see power, great reflexes, great sense of anticipation, and you're going to see a little cockiness.
Roy Jones Jr. placing the hook there. Roy Jones Jr.'s on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. He's talked about it openly. His opponent says, hey, I'm going to stay on the outside. I'm going to try to use my movement and my jab against Roy.
Yeah, he's going to have a problem, though, his opponent, because on the outside is where you can really show the asset of speed. And Jones has probably more speed than anybody in the division.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Chambers. Roy lands the hook. Keep working the jabs. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Fine hook by Roy Jones Jr. Real excellent work there. Halfway through round number one. You can see he's trying. What a shot. Big, solid. How about that? Roy Jones Jr. down after getting tagged by that power punch.
3, 4, 5, 6.
How will this play out now? Roy Jones Jr. up off the canvas.
You know, he's always been an instinctual fighter, an innate fighter. We're going to find out if those things are there for him right now when he needs them the most.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Eddie Chambers' defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch.
Double up your jabs.
Jones is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. You gotta love the offense there, putting his punches together. That's just good, solid, accurate work by Roy Jones. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Eddie Chambers.
Come on.
Roy Jones Jr.'s hit by a big left hand. And he catches a lucky break. Saved by the bell here at the end of the round, Teddy.
Yeah, right away you're thinking, you know, where do I spend my time right now? You want to tell him things that can help him, but he is really groggy right now, so you got to get him clear-minded first.
Roy Jones Jr. is going out there after just being knocked down in the last round. If you're standing opposite him, what's the mentality? What's the strategy here?
Well, you want to go after him, but you don't want to walk into a trap either. You want to kind of size him up a little bit. You want to see if he looks like he's okay, but at the same time, keep in your mind that he might be trying to con you. You know you hurt him, so put that pressure on, but do it smart.
Turns over that hook, and he does damage upstairs. A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Don't stay in one spot.
Not able to land the headshot. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Among some of the athletic exploits that have turned heads by Roy Jones Jr. is the fact that he's also a fairly decent basketball player, and he once played a professional basketball game by day, now granted in the minor leagues, and then a world title fight that very same night.
He's a good athlete. He picked the right sport, because I've had trainers tell me in the past, guys that I respect, if you're going to have a fighter who comes from another athletic background, let it be basketball, because those physicals.
Jones is stunned by a big shot. There it is. I don't know that Roy Jones Jr. is going to get up here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Listen, Roy Jones Jr. told us all week long, he's not going away this easy. He beats the count. Well-placed hook there. How about that exchange?
Finish with the hook.
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right.
Move it.
Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for a positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before, you've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes...
Roy Jones Jr. scored upon by a left. Look at that. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
Roy Jones Jr. is able to survive that knockdown. But, Teddy, is it only a matter of time at this point?
It's up to what he does right now as soon as the referee lets him go. Does he grab, does he buy time, or does he get knocked out?
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Eddie Chambers.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Eddie Chambers has got speed, no doubt about it. You can see his ability to lean. Roy Jones Jr. has been hurt by that shot.
Stay with him. Stay with him. 1, 2, 1, 2.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Now he ties up there.
Side to side.
Wow! Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
And it's over. This fight is over. Jones is not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim.